Hey there beautiful joyfulets, and welcome back to our channel and for showing up as you are. Today we're delving into a topic that's often painted in sunshine and rainbows, but it's time we shed some light on its darker side, the world of self-development. You see, while the journey of personal growth can be incredibly empowering, it's not always a walk in the park. In fact, it can lead us down paths we never expected, uncovering truths about ourselves and our lives that can be damn right uncomfortable and pretty scary, right? One moment you're pumped up and inspired and ready to conquer the world, and the next doubt and fear and regret creep in. Me too. I'm Danielle, your friend and mentor to guide you through the twists and turns of self-discovery, and this is the Joyful Edit, your go-to channel for unlocking your inner power and embracing your full potential. So if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications for your daily dose of empowerment. Now, before we delve into some of the dark facts of self-development, I wanted to share with you my own personal experience. You see, like you, I've had my fair share of emotions when it comes to self-development and stepping out of my comfort zone. Like when I first went skydiving, it was the scariest thing I have ever done. Sitting on the edge of the plane with the doors open, knowing any minute my guide is going to push me out of the plane and I'm going to be free falling 15,000 feet. It was petrifying, but that turned out to be one of the most incredible experiences of my entire life. But I think the hardest of all is when you have this inner calling, this gut feeling that just won't go away because you've uncovered that truth. For me, it was the truth that my 7-year relationship was no longer working. It was the truth that I was simply settling and not using my full potential and God-given gifts. It was the truth that my friends were actually pulling me down rather than building me up. Pretty big, right? And some of the toughest. And after conversations with many of you, I know that I'm not alone, that you have gone through your own series of truths which have been hard, near on impossible to accept, that if you've been combating them with excuses, but then the mask is being unveiled and you know that it's all been a lie to protect you. Oh, but we've been friends for years, I'm sure she doesn't mean it. He's just not an emotional man, I shouldn't expect that of him. No one loves their job, it's just how things are. We've all been there and we'll continue to go through this. Even Oprah Winfrey experiences this roller coaster of emotions on a daily basis. We are all the same. Our truths and our challenges may be different, but we are all the same in that we all have self-doubt, fear, guilt, regret at times. So if you've been experiencing your fair share of emotions recently, whether that's regret, guilt, shame, whatever it is, know this: you are not alone, and together we can do anything. Now, after delving into self-development for over a decade, I've uncovered 3 key truths about its darker side. But as we navigate through these shadows, let's also shine a light on the empowering journey ahead. So fact 1, self-development strips away illusions. The negative of that is that with self-development, it can sometimes bring to light uncomfortable truths about ourselves, such as realising we've been holding on to limiting beliefs or behaviours that have been holding us back. This process can at times be really challenging, and it can also lead to feelings of vulnerability or insecurity. Like, hands up if you've ever felt like that. But the positive of that is by confronting these illusions, we have the opportunity to grow and evolve into our true selves. We can shed outdated patterns and embrace new perspectives that align with our authentic desires and values. Ultimately, this leads to greater self-awareness, empowerment, and personal fulfillment. Fact 2, self-development reveals our true worth. The negative of that is, engaging in self-development may initially uncover feelings of inadequacy or unworthiness, especially if we've been conditioned to believe we're not good enough. This can be a painful realisation and may lead to self-doubt or low self-esteem. Is this starting to resonate? The positive of that is as we delve deeper into our self-discovery, we come to recognise our inherent value and worthiness. We learn to appreciate our unique qualities and strengths and contributions to the world. And this newfound sense of self-worth fuels our confidence and resilience and ability to pursue our dreams with passion and with purpose. Fact 3. Self-development challenges us to choose better. Making significant changes in our lives as a result of self-development can be daunting, and sometimes it requires us to confront our fears and step out of our comfort zones and take risks. And that can lead to feelings of uncertainty and resistance and, even a fear of failure. But the positive? Embracing these challenges allows us to break free from stagnant or unhealthy patterns and create a life that aligns with our deepest desires and aspirations. We become empowered to make choices that honour our well-being and fulfilment, leading to greater resilience, growth and personal transformation and living life on our terms. You see, self-development isn't just about fixing what's broken. It's about uncovering the limitless potential that lies within each and every one of us. It's about embracing our imperfections, celebrating our victories and daring to dream beyond the confines of our comfort zones. So right now I want you to take a moment. Take a moment to recognise all the tough decisions you have made up until now, all the steps that you've taken to come out of your comfort zone and stepped out in faith. Then I want you to give yourself a big hug. Let yourself know that you are thankful, that you are proud regardless of the outcomes. You made a choice to choose better. Then take a moment and think back to the times you made it. You came out the other side when things turned out better than you imagined. And again, hold yourself tightly and be thankful to her. Be thankful to her for making those tough choices so that you could live a better life. Then when those feelings of doubt and fear try and settle in and stop you from taking action, they stop you from jumping off the cliff into the clear, beautiful water, I want you to remind yourself of all the moments you've overcome and stand firm. Gather all of your might and say, I'm going to feel the fear and do it anyway, and then jump. When you rise to the surface, you will feel elated and overjoyed and so proud that you felt the fear and you did it anyway. Because it's in those moments when we jump, when the real transformation and the real you comes forth. It takes courage to face these truths head on and make the necessary changes in our lives. But remember, you're not alone on this journey. There is a whole community of us who will have faced similar struggles and come out the other side stronger and more resilient. And above all else, remember to be kind to yourself. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is personal development. So celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and trust that you have the strength and the resilience to create the life you truly, truly desire. So if you resonated with anything we discussed today, I invite you to hit that subscribe button and join our community. Let's get involved in the chat, share our stories and lift each other up. And remember this isn't about making you feel bad or sad or regretful. It's about giving you the tools you need to claim your extraordinary life, one step at a time. Thank you so much for joining in this journey with me, and may your path be filled with light, love and endless possibilities. I am sending you so much love and so much blessings. Thank you so much for being here and for showing up, and I will see you tomorrow.